we all hoped for when Deion Sanders got the job. But as an analyst, I got to be honest, there was a lot of skepticism. And why? Because this was one of the worst teams in the country when Deion got here. They had lost 11 games. Those 11 losses by an average of 29 points. That was a staggering margin. And enter Deion Sanders and Gus enter Shedeur Sanders. And these great players on the outside. Shedeur Sanders, I agree with you, will be the #1 overall pick probably in the draft, certainly the #1 quarterback taken in the draft. And he's got this great unicorn on the outside, Travis Hunter. And here's the thing, folks, if you're a college football fan, if you're just a football fan, just sit back and enjoy what we're watching, because we have never seen this before, this level of dominance on both sides of the ball. Now, they have got a huge task in front of them today. Why? Because they're going to face a team that is rugged, that takes after their head coach, Kyle Whittingham. This Utah team, yes, they're losers of 5 straight, but this is a proud program, a program that was picked to finish first in the Big 12. And Gus, it is a defense that is finally healthy, and they will look to be aggressive, just like Coach Meyer said right there in Big Noon Kickoff. They've got to keep Shedeur Sanders upright. If they do that, then Colorado would have a good chance.
All right, time now to join the third member of our team, and you know who she is on the sideline. Let's go downstairs to the All-American girl, Jenny Tabb.
Gus, thank you so much. We're witnessing a special moment between Coach Prime and his son Shedeur. I got to let them finish this chat. Obviously, they walk in as father-son. They wrap up that chat as coach and quarterback. Coach Prime, quickly, you control your own destiny right now. You in Colorado, what is the message to continue to get it done today?
Let's take what's ours. Let's take what's ours. We ain't got time to be waiting on you to give us nothing. We're going to go take what's ours today.
How do you plan to handle the physicality from Utah's front seven?
What about our physicality? We the one with the sacks, right? God bless you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Jenny, thank you very much. What a day here in Boulder. It's magic here, folks. We're up in the mountains. The air is clean. The sun is shining. There's a nice little breeze, 50 degrees at kickoff time. And we are ready for Colorado and Utah. Utah won the toss, deferred. Colorado will get the ball first, and we're underway from Boulder. This ball into the end zone for a touchback, and that brings out Shedeur Sanders. What a season. What a player, this young man.
I think Shedeur Sanders, his superpower is his command of the game. Yes, he's accurate. He creates. There's a little bit of surgeon in him. There's a little bit of artist in him. But again, it's the command of the game, his intelligence, understanding what's going on. And he's going to have a tough task, because this Utah team is going to try to disguise. This defense is going to look to be aggressive, get him on the ground, and confuse him with their looks, in particular pre-snap.
Last week, 30 of 43, 291 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He also rushed for a touchdown against Texas Tech. First down and 10 of the 25 for the Buffs. Empty backfield. Shedeur will throw it on first down over the middle and intercepted. First play of the game. Lander Barton just stepped in the passing lane, picked it off, and Utah in business. Play number 1.
Beautiful job by Lander Barton. He is just going to bait him right here. So here's Barton. He's going to go over to his left, and then he's going to drop into coverage, and watch just a little bit of pressure from Shedeur Sanders' left side. There's a bump. He can't get the air that he needs to get that ball over Barton, and Barton gets the easy interception. Utah is in business. A short field for an offense that has struggled without some of their stars, and now it's going to be Isaac Wilson on the field, the true freshman for Utah, as their quarterback.
So the Utes start first down and 10 at the 21. Let's see if they can capitalize off the turnover. They'll hand it off on first down. And this is Mekhi Bernard. He'll find positive yardage. Tackled by DJ McKinney. And that's a gain of 6. Quarterback issues has been a problem for Utah, it seems like, for the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, Cam Rising was supposed to be back, obviously, and he gets injured, goes down for the year, so it's Isaac Wilson forced into action, a true freshman, of course, brother of Zach Wilson, who's the backup quarterback just down the road for the Denver Broncos. Isaac, his challenge today is going to be ball security, as well as getting them in the right play, and then, Gus, pace of play. He needs to play this game slowly and make sure to try to milk the clock to keep that Colorado offense off the field.
And an early whistle.
False start. Number 62, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Kevin Boitman, your referee today.
And here's the jump here on the right guard, Moiai. Just a little bit of a rock right there.
And as for Isaac Wilson, he's a true freshman. He's been on an emotional roller coaster this season. Became the starter after Cam Rising's season-ending injury. Benched against Houston a couple games back due to ineffectiveness. Lost the job altogether versus BYU. So here's an opportunity for the young man. 2nd down and 9 at the 20. Empty set. His brother, tremendous player at BYU. He'll throw this one near side. Ball caught. Bernard gets it upfield. He'll get close to that 1st down marker.
Gus, it's not just quarterback where they've been banged up. They've been banged up everywhere. And, oh, that's not what you want to see if you're a Utah fan. Mekhi Bernard getting up slowly, favoring that right shoulder. And here you see the notable injuries that they've suffered, rising the quarterback. They're All-American caliber tight end Brant Keithy. Money Parks, their best wide receiver. Their best offensive lineman, Michael Mokofisi. This is a mash unit, and now they're running back. And Mekhi Bernard, Gus, he has been playing so well. Almost 1,000 yards on the year. They can throw it to him out of the backfield. So Utah up against it here from a health perspective.
So they bring Mike Mitchell, number 21, redshirt freshman from Orange Park, Florida, into the game.
Before the flag was thrown, timeout Utah, their first of the half.
So Utah calls a timeout facing a 3rd and 1. We'll take a break. 12:55 to play first quarter. Utah forcing a turnover. Let's see if they can pay it off when we return. Saturday is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Cars, homes, boats, motorcycles, RVs, and more. And by AT&T Business. Reliability for your business is our business. Time for today's game flow, sponsored by Progressive Folsom Field. Legendary field. This is the 101st year of Colorado football at Folsom, which opened in 1924, named after the legendary Fred Folsom, who coached Colorado for 15 seasons between 1895 and 2015. 3rd down and 1 of the 12. Here's a little tush-push as Utah picks up the 1st down. This team, Joel, you even picked them to win the Big 12 preseason. They've just had a litany of injuries.
Yeah, and listen, everywhere but quarterback, you know, they're still playing at a really high level. And it's not Isaac Wilson's fault, but I think today it's about resiliency. What type of response are we going to see from Utah after that emotional loss last week against BYU? Fairly controversial, and so far the response has been very positive.
First down and goal at the 10-yard line. They'll stretch it out right. Bernard back in the game. Thankfully, looks like he went out with a shoulder injury, maybe a stinger, as Amari McNeil makes the tackle, a gain of 4.
Good to have him back. Makai has been excellent. He's a guy that could easily be an All-Big 12 selection at running back. I think possibly a fairly high draft pick from the running back position. Like I said, narrowing in on 1,000 yards, and that's what they got to do today, Gus. They've got to run the football, control the clock, keep Shedeur Sanders and that high-powered Colorado offense off the field.
Second down and goal at the 6-yard line. Bernard remains in the game. And they'll give it to him straight ahead. And he'll get inside the Colorado 5. 6th year at Utah for Bernard, and having his most productive season yet. As you mentioned, Joe, close to 1,000. Came into this game with 860 yards rushing. 4 of his 6 career 100-yard games have come this season.
And I wonder right here, Gus, inside the 5, after that early pick, you see what he's responsible for as far as production. After that early pick, if you're Kyle Whittingham, with the way this season has gone, 5 straight losses, you get a chance like this early. I would imagine that he would go 4-down territory if they can gain even a little bit of yardage here. So I don't think that this is an automatic throw here. I think that they can be on the ground.
Third down and goal at the 4. Wilson sprints out, in trouble, and sack. Whoa, there's some major pressure from this Colorado D. This time, Arden Walker. Remember last week against Texas Tech, folks, 7 sacks.
Arden Walker with just a brilliant little speed rush with some power on that right side of the defense, just tosses the tackle down. That was Caleb Lomu, and he gets to Isaac Wilson, and now Utah has got to force a field goal. This front 7 for Colorado has been transformed in the offseason, and now they're probably the premier pass rushing team in the Big 12. They've been outstanding.
Cole Becker comes in to attempt a 32-yarder. And it's good. But the Utah defense ready to come back on the field. They'll settle the offense for 3 here in the first quarter.